Namaste. Welcome to this series of short videos on ancient temples of India. We begin with the Vaikuntha Perumal temple in the sacred and historic city of Kanchipuram, which was the capital of the famous dynasty of the Pallavas. This ancient city has numerous temples for Vishnu, Shiva, and many other deities. One among these is a Vishnu temple, wherein the image is worshipped as Vaikuntha Perumal. It is one of the 108 Divya Deshams, which is of great importance to worshippers of Vishnu. A Divya Desham is a sacred place for Vishnu, which has been praised in the Tamil verses of the Arvars or the 12 important devotees of Vishnu. The Vaikuntha Perumal temple has been praised in the Tamil verses or Pasurams by Thirumangai Alvar. This temple was constructed in the reign of the Pallava emperor Nandivarman Pallavamalla, an ardent devotee of Vishnu, in the 8th century CE. It was originally called Parameshwara Vishnu Griham or Vinnagaram after Nandivarman, whose original name was Parameshwara. This beautiful temple has been constructed mostly of sandstone and a little bit of granite. It has several unique features, the most important being that it has three vertically aligned sanctums, Garbhagriha, situated one on top of the other. The sanctum on the ground floor enshrines Vishnu in a seated posture. The one on the first floor has a reclining image of this god, while the uppermost level has a standing form of this deity. There are two flights of steps leading from the ground floor to the first story, one for ascent and one for descent, constructed in such a way that they are not visible from the outside. This temple showcases the mature phase of Pallava architecture. Although there are many other temples in Tamil Nadu which have three levels, like the Sundaravara Perumal temple in Uttar Merur, which is about 30 kilometers from Kanchipuram, and the Rajagopala Swami temple in Mannarkovil, Tirunelveli district, and many others, the Vaikuntha Perumal was the first in the ancient Tamil country to have been constructed in such a distinctive style. The architecture of this Vaikuntha Perumal temple clearly reveals the expertise and talent of the great architects of the Pallava times, although unfortunately we do not know their names. Goddess Lakshmi is worshipped as Vaikunthavalli Tayar in a separate sanctum in this temple, while there is another separate shrine for Andal, who is one of the 12 Alvars and the only lady among them. A small pushkarini or temple tank is seen near the entrance to the temple, and at the entrance is an unfinished gopuram of a much later period belonging to the Vijayanagara times. One more important and unique feature of the Vaikuntha Perumal temple is the series of historical sculptures carved on the inner walls of the veranda that runs around the principal sanctum on all the four sides. We do not see such sculptures in any other temple in the world. This series of carvings portray the entire history of the Pallava dynasty, starting from their divine origin up to and including the reign of Nandivarman II Pallava Malla, in whose reign this temple was constructed. There are many panels, one after the other, which depict wars, temples which were built, the courts of the Pallava kings, and even the coronation or Pattabhishekam of numerous Pallava monarchs. A rare sculpture even shows the construction of the Vaikuntha Perumal temple. The panels which depict the accession to the throne of Nandivarman II are very interesting, as they are also accompanied by inscriptions alongside explaining these panels. At a time when the Pallava dynasty was without a ruler in the 8th century and there was a lot of confusion, the important people got together to find a relative of the royal family who could ascend the throne in Kanchipuram. They went to a court of a king named Hiranyavarman and requested him to choose a ruler of good heredity. Hiranyavarman asked his 4 sons if they would accept the throne in Kanchi. While the first 3 refused, the fourth, a boy of 12, agreed to go to Kanchipuram and ascend the throne. His name was Parameshwara, alias Pallavamalla, and he was brought to Kanchi and coronated with the Abhisheka Nama or coronation name Nandivarman. It is with the help of these very unique historical sculptures and inscriptions of the Pallavas that historians like Dr. C. Meenakshi have been able to put together many events in Pallava history and to fix the date of this dynasty. There are numerous other sculptures of various forms of Vishnu like Narsimha and Bhuvaraha on the outer walls of the sanctums. Unfortunately, many of them are very weather-worn. The Vaikuntha Perumal temple is a monument of national importance safeguarded by the Archaeological Survey of India. Thank you.